And now we go live to the iconic cultural jewel of downtown Naples as the Naples Players present Broadway Live from their home on Fifth Avenue. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed virtual guests, Amy and Jesse Hughes welcome you.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All of those nights under Craig Walk's lights with Jessica on his tail, and Dawn and Charlie pick you up each time you fail, and Brice's speech before the show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. Roll out of bed with your wig on your head. Dot's gonna have you hide. And Cole ran off to Europe, but trained his students right. And Duggan's bound to make you laugh. Can't wait till we're all back where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna go where people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where people see that troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
It's not. Show this evening, my name is Jessica Walk. I am expecting a message from Brice Alexander. Is he here? No? Okay. Well, welcome to the show this evening. We're so excited to have you. We are so thankful and grateful for your support of the Naples Players. We're here for the community because of you and for you. And we're just so grateful for everybody who is supporting us through this time. I would like to now throw it to Brice Alexander, who's going to talk a little bit about what we've been up to.
Hey, thank you, Jess. You're the best. Sorry, I came in and I wanted to make sure Amy and Jesse were taken care of before I invaded their space. Hi, everybody. Good evening. It's so nice to see you. My name is Brice Alexander, and I'm the CEO and Executive Artistic Director here at the Naples Players, and it is so nice to welcome you back to our lobby. By this point, usually, we would have seen 20,000 of you since March 13th, which was when we had to start canceling performances. So it's so great to all have you with us from the comfort of your home, even though we're here at the theater. I bet you're wondering, what are we all doing at the theater? Are we staying safe? And the answer is yes. And you can learn all about that by visiting our website. If you're already on our website watching live, you can navigate away from it later. You don't want to miss the concert. But you can always learn more about what our production season is going to look like, what precautions we're taking here at the theater by going to naplesplayers.org/COVID-19. Very creative. But in the meantime, I want to share with you 3 quick things that we've been doing at the theater to make sure that each of us are safe here tonight. First, we've done a great job being able to provide virtual programs for students all across the world. And so far, we've been able to serve almost 1,200 students through more than 50 virtual programs since COVID-19 began. But before we bring people back to the theater, we've had the entire facility treated with Belfour, which is a bioprotect. It's a microscopic shield that kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses for up to 90 days. And we're going to have the theater regularly treated by Belfour, and we appreciate their partnership there. We've also upgraded all of our air filtration, MERV 13 filters, and yeah, it was a beautiful picture of the stage that's coming. And then we've also installed Rheem Halo units that go into each one of our air handlers that use UV light to sanitize the air. So we're doing that already, in addition to, of course, all of us are wearing masks. As soon as I step off stage, I wear a mask, as is everyone else in the entire crew here. And then, of course, we're adhering to strict social distancing at all time, in addition to regular sanitization and all those things that are going to ensure that anyone who comes to the theater now or 5 months from now is going to be safe. So you just saw a graphic that told you that 25,000 people have watched our digital programming. More than 2,100 hours of live concerts and classes have been produced in the last 120 days. That's almost one person watching all 24 hours for 90 days straight of shutdown. And we're very lucky that we have the amazing volunteers and board and staff who are working together to make sure that our programs can continue, even though we've lost more than $850,000 in ticket sales. And so tonight, if you feel compelled, please give a little if you are able. We would really appreciate it. But this is a concert, not a time for me to stand out here and gab at you. So I'm going to actually throw it back to Jessica now, who's back on stage, who's going to introduce the next set of our amazing performance. Jessica is an incredible artistic director. She's my associate, and I am so pleased that she is here and on stage, ready for you.
Thank you so much, Brice. The Naples Players is more than a theater, it's a home. I know when I stepped into the building in 2003, meeting the people here, this whole building changed my life. So to start us off tonight, I'm donating $100 of my own money to support this concert because I believe so much in what this organization stands for. I hope you will join me in anything that you can give. But for now, it is my pleasure to introduce the next act, which is a man of many talents. My favorite, though, is that he's a fantastic comedian and entertainer. You've probably seen him in shows like Young Frankenstein, The Great American Trailer Park Musical, but my personal favorite was his portrayal of Roger Debris in The Producers. Ladies and gentlemen, Randall Kenneth Jones.
Could be, who knows? There's something to any day, I will know right away, soon as it shows. It may come cannonballing down to the sky, gleaming its eye bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling it's a miracle due, gonna come through, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good, if I can wait. Come on, something, come on in, don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up a chair. With a click, with a shock, phone'll jingle, door'll knock, open the latch. Come on, something, come on in, come to moon, catch the moon, one-handed catch. Around the corner, or whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Will it be? Yes, it will. Maybe just by holding still, it'll be there. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a peach. Maybe tonight. Something's coming, a lot is coming. Hopefully soon you will be coming back to our home. It's so great to be here. We're apart from each other, but we're together again. I'm personally thrilled to introduce my friend, the incredible Elizabeth Marcantonio, the next person joining us on stage with her partner in crime, David Schaefer.
If you ever got in trouble, I would be there on the double just to bail you out. If there's anything you lack, you know I've always got your back. That's what it's all about. Just think of me as your sidekick, helping you whenever I can. I'm more than just a woman, baby. When the pressure's coming, baby, let me be your right-hand man.
But you're not a man. I'm the man.
You're not hearing me. If you're ever in a pickle, you can call for me and quick'll be how fast I run.
I'm not in a pickle.
You and me should be a team for any dream or any scheme. That's how it should be done. Sure, I could stay in the background, just smiling every now and again. But just to be a pretty lady, that would be a pity, baby. Let me be your right-hand man. Stronger than you think, don't be thinking I ain't tough. I am where you ought to go when the going's getting rough. So when things are going badly,
But they're not.
they kinda are.
No, things are fine. Can we just change the subject?
Not until I know that if you're ever in a fix and it's a fix you need to nix, that I'm your go-to guy.
You're not a guy.
Don't be so literal. And don't forget I'm not a shrinking violet, a solid rock. Am I? So don't be thinking I'll crumble when the you-know-what hits the fan. There's no problem that's too big. When you're married, that's the gig. So don't be a sexist pig. Is it asking too much of you? It's only 'cause I love you. Let me be alright, and that'll show you that I'm right. Maybe that's my right, starting here tonight. Don't put up a fight, I can make it right. Baby, I'm your right-hand man. Let me be your right-hand man. It is now my pleasure to introduce two of my most favorite performers that I have had the pleasure of sharing the stage with. We've been in everything from The Music Man to The Rocky Horror Show, and they are just all around some very wonderful people, Amy and Jesse Hughes.
Thank you, Lona.
Inside jokes are the best. All right, see if you guys can guess what musical this is from in 4 words or less.
There you see her standing there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. It's possible she wants you to. There is one way to ask her, and it don't take a word, no, not one single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, now don't try to hide it how you wanna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ain't that sad? Ain't it a shame? Too bad he gonna miss the girl. Right now is your moment, floating in the blue lagoon, yeah. And boy, you better do it soon. No time will be better. She won't say a word, no, not one single word, until you kiss that girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't be scared, you got the mood prepared. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't stop now, don't try to hide it. How you wanna kiss the girl? Sha-la-la-la-la-la, floating along and listen to this song. The song say kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, music play, do what the music say. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my, look at the boy too shy, ain't gonna kiss that girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ain't that sad? Ain't it a shame? Too bad he gonna miss the girl, unless he kiss the girl. Why don't you kiss the girl? Go on and kiss the girl.
Now get away from me, 6 feet, and wash your cheek.
Thank you, guys.
That song is bad advice. I don't recommend doing that. Super excited to introduce our next performer. I am personally dying to share the stage with her someday, but for now, I'm going to embrace this moment and say that it is an honor to finally be sharing the screen with her. She is behind the scenes a Naples Players board member, but on the stage she is also an incredible musical talent. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the amazing Alyssa Lee.
A simple choice, nothing more. This or that, either or. Marry well, social world, businessman, clever girl. Or pin my future on a green glass love. What kind of life am I dreaming of? I say, gimme, 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 gimme that thing called love. I want it. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. Gimme happy ever after. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I crave it. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'll brave it, thick and thin, rich or poor times. Give me years and I want more time. Give me that thing called love. Give me that thing called love. I'm free now. Give me that thing called love. I see now fly dove, sing sparrow. Cupid's famous arrow. Give me that thing called love. I don't care if he's a nobody. In my heart, he'll be a somebody. Somebody who loved me. I need it. Give me that thing called love. I want it. Here I am, St. Valentine. My bags are packed. I'm first in line. Aphrodite, don't forget me. Romeo and Juliet, me fly dove, sing sparrow. Give me that boy's famous arrow. Give me that thing called love. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Katie Cross, thank you for the compliment. And Judith says, bring it home, girl. Well, I do my best, okay? But I am so excited to introduce our next performer this evening. She was actually the second person I met when I first set foot into the Naples Players back in 2005, her husband being the first. Now, you might not recognize her from on the stage, but you would certainly recognize her work. As our resident director and choreographer, she is a creative genius behind most of the musicals you see right here on the Blackburn stage. And she's one of the most brilliant people I know. The Naples Players is just so fortunate to have her as part of the family. So without further ado, joining us this evening from her home, my dear friend, Dawn Lebrecht Fornara.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi, welcome to our home. We're so sorry we can't be there with you tonight. We wish we were, and we miss you all so much. We can't wait to get back to work. Tonight, we are going to start with one of my songs, which is I'm Not Afraid of Anything, from Songs for a New World. Jenny's afraid of water. I mean, she swims so well, but still, she's afraid of water. So she won't go near the sea. Not me. And Katie's afraid of darkness. I mean, she sleeps and all, but still, she's afraid of darkness. So when the lights are out, she has to hold my hand. I don't understand. I'm not afraid of anything, be it mountains, water, dragons, dark, or sky. I'm not afraid of anything loves me. He's afraid to trust me. He's afraid to hold me. And he'll always be. He's afraid of me. And I'm not afraid of anyone. I am sure to win with anyone at all. I'm not afraid of anyone. Not a soul alive can get behind this wall. So let them call and watch them fall. 'Cause after all, I'm not afraid. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, do I miss you guys so much, Don and Charlie. Not everybody knows that I actually live up the street from them, and I haven't seen them since March. I think the day we had to cancel Bye Bye Birdie is the last time I've had the chance to see them. I miss you so much. I can't wait to collaborate with you guys again very, very soon. So everybody's been asking, when is the theater going to open? And we're looking at the most prudent ways for us to move forward as an organization. The reality financially is that if we need to socially distance an audience through an entire season, that only allows us to collect about a third of the ticket sales we would traditionally have, which is about a $1.7 million loss, which obviously for any nonprofit isn't a prudent choice. When you add on the fact that we want to make sure our audiences are safe and healthy, it obviously is not going to be any time in the immediate future. But what we are doing is working with our COVID Advisory Council that's made up of individuals from across the community. And we're working right now with our community partners. Since March of 2020, we've partnered with 11 plus arts organizations, offer many different kinds of programming, whether it's Avow Kids, whether it's United Arts Council, even the local high schools. We've been able to offer programs for people with disabilities. I think so far we've served more than 300 individuals with disabilities in the last 10 weeks, not to mention the other 1,000 students and adults with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And those are the programs that we know are most important right now. And as the Advisory Council continues to look at the trends and the numbers, we'll come up with what we think is the best and safest option so that the theater can stay financially viable and we can continue to offer these great programs. But we also want your feedback. And so in the next week or so, you're going to get, if you are a seasoned subscriber, you're going to get an email from me asking you about your opinions about coming back to the theater. We're very excited about what our community partnerships can provide us, and we're looking at all kinds of exciting outdoor programs throughout the year in addition to what we would traditionally offer. And we want your feedback on the amazing programs that we get to offer. So I'm going to leave it there, and you can stay tuned for more updates as we get a little closer. But we are very excited to have this program happening tonight. So I'm going to throw it back to Jessica, who's going to continue the program from from the Blackburn Hall.
Thank you, Brice. It is my privilege to bring this next performer back to the stage. I was lucky enough to be the Adelaide to his Nathan Detroit last year in Guys and Dolls. It's a moment I will never forget. Ladies and gentlemen, David Schaefer.
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goals. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the Thank you, Linda. Thank you. It's one of my favorite songs. And talking about like corner of the sky, like the Naples Players has been my corner of the sky. It's been the place that I have found that is my second family. Moving down here, I just started doing shows here about a year and a half ago. The privilege to be alongside Jessica in Guys and Dolls, and I'm going to bring to the stage my fellow cohort in Guys and Dolls, Jesse Hughes. And together we're going to sing something that's completely different from that song choice.
Different than what we rehearsed?
No, we're good.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good. Yeah, it's that same one. But I think this is, it's going to be a fun little treat. Don't you see, Bloom, darling Bloom, glorious Bloom? It's so simple. Step 1, we find the worst play in town. Step 2, we hire the worst director in town. Step 3, I raise $2 million.
2?
Yes, one for me, one for you. Step 4, we hire the worst actors in New York and open on Broadway. And before you can say step 5, we close on Broadway, take our $2 million, and go to Rio.
Rio? That'll never work.
What did Lewis say to Clark when everything looked bleak? What did Sir Edmund say to Tenzing as they struggled toward Everest Peak? What did Washington say to his troops as they crossed the Delaware? I'm sure you're well aware.
What'd they say?
We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, me and you. We can do it, we can do it, we can make our dreams come true. Everything you've ever wanted is just waiting to be had. Beautiful girls wearing nothing but pearls, caressing you, undressing you, and driving you mad. We can do it, we can do it. This is not the time to shirk. We can do it, you won't rue it. Say goodbye to petty clerk. Hi, producer. Yes, producer. I mean you, sir, go berserk. We can do it, and I know it's gonna work. What do you say, Bloom?
What do I say? Finally a chance to be a Broadway producer. What do I say? Finally a chance to make my dreams come true, sir. What do I say? What do I say? Here's what I say to you, sir. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, that's not me. I'm a loser, I'm a coward, I'm a chicken, don't you see? When it comes to wooing women, there's a few things that I lack. Beautiful girls wearing nothing but pearls, chasing me, embracing me, I'd have an attack!
Why, you miserable, cowardly, wretched little caterpillar! Don't you ever want to become a butterfly? Don't you want to spread your wings and flap your way to glory? We can do
Mr.
it.
B. Alice,
We
stop,
can
stop
do
the
it.
song, you got me wrong.
We
I'll
can
say
grab
so long,
that
I'm not as strong a person as you think.
We can do
Mr.
it.
B. Alice,
We
let's
can
take
do
a look.
it.
I'm not a
Drink
crook, I'm just a
champagne.
crook. The bottom line is that I stink.
Come on,
I
Rio. Can't you
do
see, oh?
it. You see Rio, I see jail.
We can do it.
I can do it.
We can do it.
I cannot do it, cause I know it's gonna fail.
We can do it. I know we
it's
can.
gonna fail. Dream fulfilled. Super excited to introduce our next performer. It's funny, David and I were just talking about how much easier that song would have been if we had his hand sticking up out of the pit telling us when to come in. You know him, you love him. He's a close personal friend and mentor of mine, and the only man I know who rocks the Crocs. Like literally, he's the only one I know who wears them. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Fornara. Take it away, Chaz.
Hi again. I miss you all so much. I really, I'd like to do a show, and I'd like to do a show with you. But that seems at this moment like an impossible dream. But it's not impossible. See you soon. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable stars. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Charlie. That particular musical, that song, has a really special place in my heart from when I was younger, and I saw an amazing production by an incredible company in Colorado called the Family Theater Company, and I can't wait to do a show like that, Man of La Mancha, here again in our future. It's one of my favorites. It's not always a crowd pleaser because they don't know it yet, but once they do, they love it. Anyway, now I'm rambling. This next section is for my mother, who's very concerned about how flush I am, and it's because I've been wearing my mask when I'm off camera here, and it's getting me sweaty. So, Mom, it's okay. But the good news is I'm wearing one of the over 750 masks that we've sewn in our costume shop and that have been donated to the local hospitals and healthcare workers since the shutdown began. We also built intubation boxes and helped the NCH come up with a specific design only for the Naples community, which is very cool. We're one of the first companies in the entire country to produce new content. Our very first full-length digital performance was of Becky's new car. It sold over 700 tickets, and it was one of the first productions to be done over Zoom. And now, as we continue to come back to the theater, there's all kinds of exciting ways for us to to create new programs that can never replace what theater is, but allow us to continue to connect with our community. And that's really our primary goal, is to tell all of you who are out in the world right now, who are anxious, who are feeling disconnected, or who are feeling tonight the love, that all of those things are an appropriate thing to feel. And at the Naples Players, our job is to remind you that you have a voice here, that you have friends here who are rooting for you, and we can't wait to see all 60,000 of you again for our next season. So, without further ado, I've spoken plenty tonight. You understand the impact of arts and culture in the United States. It's larger than transportation, agriculture, so the GDP is significant, and we appreciate that all of you here tonight recognize that. So I'm sending it back over to Jessica, who's going to introduce the next exciting act.
Thank you, Brice. Our next song is one you'll most likely recognize, but it's got a little bit of a unique rendition to it. It is sung by three wonderfully talented women who I'm sure you've seen grace the stage here in many lead roles. We are going to have Amy Hughes, Elizabeth Mark Antonio, and Alyssa Lee singing For the Longest Time. I hope you enjoy.
To write. What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. That hasn't happened for the longest time. I'm the voice you're hearing in the hall, and the greatest miracle of all is how I need you. So right, and I could be wrong. Maybe I've been hoping too hard, but I've gone this far, and it's more than I hoped for. Who knows how much further we'll go on? Maybe I'll be sorry when you're gone. I'll take my chances. I forgot how nice romance is. It hasn't happened for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa. I hope you enjoyed that, off-the-cuff kind of trip on the original. And now we would love to introduce our funny guy, resident Frankenstein monster, Randy.
No man, no madness, though their sad power may prevail, can possess, conquer my country's heart. They run fail. She is eternal, long before nations' lines were drawn, when no flags flew, when no army stood, my land was born. And you ask me why I love her, through wars, death, and despair. She is the constant. We who don't care. And you wonder, will I leave her? But how? I cross over borders, but I'm still there now. How can I leave her? Where would I start? Let men's petty nations tear themselves apart. My land's only borders lie around my heart. Never block the sky. See, my friend Sky has made a comment. Thank you, I love you. Never block the sky. That's over. Next up, Amy Hughes, Amy Hughes, Amy Hughes. What can I say about Amy Hughes that has not already been said? She's very afraid that I was chosen to introduce her now. But I will say, I got a sneak peek at this song, and you are in for a real treat. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Amy Hughes.
Thank you, Randy. Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide. I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm reeling fast on the journey to the past. Home, love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future, things my heart still needs to know. Well, let this be a sign, let this road be mine, let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last. Thank you. Thank you, Dolores. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Jana. Thank you so much. It's so nice to see all of you here watching. Now, the next performers are very close to my heart. One is my husband and one is my wife. No, I'm kidding. One is my husband and the other one is the beautiful, talented, amazing Elizabeth. And you are going to be graced with a beautiful rendition of this song. So here she is. There's a saying old, says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'd like to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's just somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead? Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. Someone to watch over me. Thank you very much, Patty Caroli and Peggy Monson. Sorry, my contacts are all fogged up. It is now my pleasure and honor to introduce to you two people who have been immensely influential in my life on the stage and off. Their guidance, mentorship, and teaching have made me the woman and performer I am today, and to hopefully the one that I will continue to grow into once we can finally be back together. The power couple of the Naples Players and adopted mom and dad of pretty much everyone here under 40. Don Lebrecht Fornara and Charles Fornara.
right, welcome back. We're going to do 2 more songs for you, 2 duets. We are super grateful to be a part of this night, and we hope you enjoy the next 2 songs.
This is Alone in the Universe from Seussical the Musical. I'm alone in the universe, so alone in the universe. I found magic, but they won't see it. They all call me a lunatic. Okay, call me a lunatic. If I stand on my own, so be it. 'Cause I have wings, yes, I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. And one day soon, I know there you'll be one small voice in the universe, one true friend in the universe who believes in me.
I'm alone in the universe, so alone in the universe. My own planet and stars are glowing.
Alone in the universe.
No one notices anything. Not one person is listening. They don't have any way of knowing.
Nobody knows that I have wings. Yes, I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. Well, someday soon you will hear my plea. One small voice in the universe.
One true friend in the universe.
Please believe in me. Yes, I have wings, and I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. You called my name and you set me free. One small voice in the universe.
One true friend in the universe who believes in me.
All right, on to the next one. Completely different.
The Chord Ripper.
It's the
We're now
chord
gonna
ripper.
sing
The
the
chord
Chord
ripper.
Ripper.
All right, we're going to sing Suddenly Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors.
Thanks for having us. It's been fun. Lift up your head, wipe off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex, wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face, clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup, don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you with sweet understanding. Seymour's your friend.
Nobody ever treated me kindly. Daddy left early, Mama was poor. I'd meet a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers, me, I'd say, sure. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside me. He don't give me orders, he don't condescend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide me with sweet understanding. Seymour's my
Tell me this feeling lasts till forever. Tell me the bad times are clean washed away.
Please understand.
Hi. Oh, Dawn and Charlie, we miss you so much. And we miss all of you guys who are watching. And thank you so much for doing so. So we'd like to dedicate this last song to everyone watching tonight and to everyone who is waiting to come home.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A man learns who is there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. 'Cause from then rubble, what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, there's more I gained, 'cause it led me back to you.
From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. And from now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. Tonight. Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on. I drink champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praise my name. But those are someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the woman I became.
For years and years I chased their cheers, the crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember who all this was for.
From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the light. And from now on, what waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on.
And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on,
What's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight.
Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart.
from now on,
From now on.
so much for tuning in tonight. We cannot wait to come back home. I want to thank our wonderful performers, the Naples studio, for the professional filming experience. This will remain on our Facebook page so you can continue to share and donate. Thank you so much for your support, and have a wonderful evening.